What up, what up, what up, people? This video will be quick because Mouthy Megan's about to come on about 4:30, and I want to support that stream where she's talking about how are other Black people that come to America benefiting us, and she wants them to hit the link. I'm gonna be there to see if anybody hits the link. I doubt it because those motherfuckers want you to stay delusional. They don't want you to grill their asses, but let's get to what Dynast AMIR is promoting, okay? And we'll go and explain what this is because he tried to do a drive-by with this advertisement of this shit right here. And you know what he's promoting? Let me show you what this is. I know that many people are watching the Rob Rack fiasco. I will be doing a video about him also this weekend because I found it very fascinating that people are fake outraging over him going to jail. He's a grown-ass man. He knew what he was supposed to not do and be involved in. And Tracy's backpedaling and her involvement, and also the fact that Rob Rack is going to pretty much turn on her ass. But I know that you guys really love to get the beef, just like, you know, Fresh Caucus, vultures and buzzers and whatnot. But I always like to include stuff that's also beneficial for us to understand what scams are about, what people are trying to get us involved in. Let's look up what this proposal that Dynast AMIR is asking that you guys partake, in. This is an NFT, y'all, which is highly scammable. And he slipped by that 20-second clip of advertisement on his channel, knowing full well that these nutty bars, these Pan-African nutty bars, who are highly emotional, would just follow his lead to their bankruptcy. He didn't talk about it. He didn't bring nobody on because if he does, I'm going to drag his ass like he's never been dragged before. But let me tell you and show y'all first off, let me get this phone to freaking work, what this FTX or NFT is. Let me explain what that is, to let you understand that he don't have your best interests at heart. He's working with some wicked ass, whack ass Nigerians. That's why they're always on his platform, trying to encourage us to pull money together because they think they got next. They think they got next. They think that we're supposed to just waltz into the sunset and give our money away to them with some fantasies or whatever they say. And it's sad because he is a Black American and he's allowing his platform to be used in such a way. Now, of course, everything that I have set up on my phone is not showing up correctly. Let me go to this other phone. If you have not yet, please do me a favor by liking and sharing the video. I will get there soon enough. Whenever you tell truth, unfortunately, you have a lot of devilish things that happen. If I was cussing people out, my phones would be working perfect. Trust and believe that. if I was staying on what everybody's talking like and acting like, nothing would be fucked over and fucked up. But when you're trying to disclose the truth about how people are moving and trying to scam us and fucking with us and whatnot, all of a sudden, things don't work right. It just really is odd that this is the situation at hand. Let me see. Okay. First off, let me show y'all that this is a Nigerian NFT. They're the ones that's promoting this. They're the ones that are behind it. And Dynast AMIR is allowing his platform once again to be utilized for Black Americans to see these advertisements. And I'm curious, are you going to bring somebody on there to try to explain how they're supposed to get involved with this highly volatile, scammable NFT? So they're calling it it's a popular bus transport service, right? And they want you to put money into this service, this bus service, claiming that you could be, I guess, a part owner or investor or whatever like that. Since I can't find what I'm looking for, let me just get to another video while I look for it. I'm not playing with y'all. Okay. 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 All right. Okay, I have an article called What's Wrong with NFTs, a deep dive into NFTs, rug pulls, they call it, and the industry. It says crypto has the potential to revolutionize the way we buy, sell, trade goods with one another. Yet, while cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum have become household names, many would-be investors are still struggling to get NFTs. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are crypto assets that can represent both online only and physical assets. A lot of reputable markets have made it simpler than ever to buy and sell NFTs to investors. But as the NFT market rapidly rises to attract new investors, it's also open to the door to a range of scammers looking to steal money and access from others. This guy explains what NFTs are, how NFT scams work, what's wrong with current NFT projects, and how you can avoid these NFT scams. Well, how you avoid it, obviously, don't get involved, period. So let's get to another video where I kind of like regroup, because for some reason my phone is just like acting out. But let me show you a snippet of why I'm doing what I do. Let me show y'all this other YouTuber, a white guy, right? He specializes in catching scammers. And one thing I've noticed about Black people, we don't care to help ourselves. We revel into being victimized. We love being too late to the party. We love crying and complaining about how someone done did us dirty. We're not satisfied with no one telling us in advance anything to spare us, which is a sickness. But look how other people move, and understand we don't have no real Black men in our spaces doing what I'm attempting to do. I should not have to do this shit. Men should have to do this shit, okay?
Access to this guy's system. Then we're going to delete all of
Let's show you. Let me start this all over again, because this is what he did. He found a scammer, and he's calling the scammer out as scammers should be called out. But most people would say I'm a snitcher. They would prefer all of us to be bankrupt first before we say a goddamn word. And it's shameful. It's fucking shameful that this is what's going on.
His real name. The first thing we're going to do is get access to this guy's system. Then we're going to delete all of his pirated anime and download a few of his other files, including his personal photos, the resume of another scammer, and of course, the file that shows us his real name.
This is Tushar?
Right. Whoever the f are you, okay, don't mess with us.
Hey, I have your files, Tushar. Do you like anime as well? What's your favorite anime?
Your mother's putti.
Tell me, Tushar, who's Himant?
Sorry?
Who's Himant?
Himant?
Yeah.
Himant is the person who f your mom every day.
Is that where you got your leads from?
Chutia.
Oh, you're going to call me a chutia, Randy Kalatka, huh? You're going to talk to me in your language. I understand. Samja, what else do you have for me?
Yeah, I have one. One second.
Do you have anything else you want to say? Olu kapata. You didn't like that.
Guys, we're always destroying scammers, so make sure to follow us.
My point showing that is that other races of people are protectors over their own type or other people in general. I watch his shows. I get a glimmer of what's going on. I learn because I research. I learn because I want to know. I learn because I go where people are trying to do the best by people just because. But we don't have that in our spaces. All we have is fucking beefs. Oh, Rob Rack shouldn't be in jail. We got that bitch ass shit going on. But when it comes to sparing us from ourselves, no one is there. It's crickets. No one is there. No one shares my fucking videos hardly. No one hardly likes my fucking videos hardly. And people continually get scammed. Look at this shit.
NFTs, non-fungible tokens, took the crypto world by storm in 2021, grabbing headlines everywhere and introducing the world to a brand new era of digital art and collectibles. Although NFTs have been around since 2012, they burst into the mainstream and gained huge momentum, with celebrities and big brands hopping on the bandwagon, causing digital assets to have a market capitalization north of $40 billion in 2021, which is up from nearly nothing in 2019. Bored Apes and CryptoPunks reported over $17 billion in sales in 2021, but the breakthrough moment was after digital artist Beeple sold an NFT artwork at Christie's last March for $69 million. Money came pouring into the NFT space as OpenSea, the largest digital marketplace for crypto collectibles, raised an eye-opening $330 million in early 2022, surpassing a market value of $13.3 billion following the new cash injection. The combination of sales volume, celebrity endorsement, and cash injections secured NFT's future as the next big thing in crypto. But according to new data from DappRadar, the honeymoon for NFTs might be over. As reported by Fortune.com, which received its data compiled from DappRadar, OpenSea's trading volume is down 99% in just 4 months. On May 1st, OpenSea processed a record $2.7 billion in NFT transactions, but on Sunday, the marketplace recorded just $9.34 million worth, according to data compiled by DappRadar. The company recorded 24,020 users on Sunday, about a third fewer than when it hit its record transaction number in May. Crypto has been down across the board, with both Bitcoin and Ethereum down 57% year-to-date at the time of writing, with many analysts and pundits calling for a deeper decline as the Federal Reserve attempts to contain rising inflation and an uncertain economy. Declining economic climate aside, the allure of NFTs and the main narrative around it was the "this time it's different." Despite huge celebrity endorsements from the likes of Snoop Dogg, Paris Hilton, Gary Vee, and even Melania Trump, many respected businesses and economic minds could not get behind the concept of NFTs and their true value, and believed it was just another FOMO bubble. Chamath Palihapitiya addressed the current state of the NFT market on his All In podcast, essentially saying that there is nothing new under the sun, and these crazed boom and bust industries will always be around. Listen to what Chamath has to say.
I do think that there's this thing, the Man Coachella example is the best way to describe this. A lot of these things are the same, but when a few people approach something early, they're too insecure to admit that it's the same as something else. And so they spend a lot of time trying to tell you a narrative about why it's totally different. The Buffett example, would be the quote, when somebody tells you that this time is different, it's probably not that different. Or the other quote that's well worn in history, like, things don't necessarily repeat in history, but they rhyme. All of this is trying to say that other than like fundamental leaps of science, there's not a lot of stuff that's new in the world. We are repeating things over and over. And one of the things we repeat is the social capital that you get from having certain choices and then getting other people to validate those choices because you want to feel like you're, worthwhile. And this happened in NFTs. And I'm sure in the first phase of different movements in art, that also happened. It's probably happened in a bunch of other markets as well. So these things are more similar than they are different. Coachella and Burning Man, the same. NFTs and part of the art market, the same. Everybody that runs to you with why it's so different, I would just have a grain of salt and say, you don't need to be different. Just enjoy it because you think it's cool.
If you want to watch the full podcast, check out the link.
Okay. My point being is, this information should be shared among us about the dangers of what could be awaiting us. And instead of that, he just put a advertisement of this NFT that I'm going to say is a fucking scam. Okay. It's a fucking scam. He's not having nobody talk about it because he doesn't want his name attached to it. But he's still using this fucking platform nonetheless so that you could be dumb as fuck as usual. There is no protection from these Black American men whatsoever that claim to be Pan-Africans. They are enablers. They're enabling us to be bankrupt. They're enabling you to be fooled. Okay? Here was another black guy used for another NFT or what I call it, NFT. They use the black face to attract Black Americans for the same bullshit.
This is Dan, the Honest Crypto Investigator. If you like the content, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. This, of course.
And by the way, I appreciate everybody that's here. This is going to be real quick. I got to end this by 4:30 so I can watch Megan, Mouthy Megan, who's going to bring the fire, as you know. What's up, Auntie? What's up, Abla? If I'm pronouncing your name correct. I really appreciate you and everyone that's here. This is going to be real quick just to alert y'all on this NFT that Dynast AMIR allowed his platform to be used as a drive-by, showcasing it in just 20 seconds time. But how many dummies believe every word he says? How many? And this is what was used before. This was called, I guess, Cephu X. Another black man used for people to be scammed before, okay? And Dynast AMIR, his face is being used yet again for scams.
This is Dan, the Honest Crypto Investigator. If you like the content, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. This, of course, is not financial advice, but a channel of information and entertainment. Cryptocurrency, you have to do your own research, be vigilant, and protect your own money and investments. So let's get started here. There's so much hateful content on YouTube right now. It's getting very discouraging. I'm a 100% supporter of free speech. And it's really hard to picture modern life today without these social media platforms to go for entertainment, education, as well as information. Almost anyone can say anything about anybody. And who's to believe?
And they do. They say plenty about black skin, pulling money together, loving on one another. We all gonna beat the colonizers out of Africa. We all gonna help one another in spirit. They're trying to line their pockets with your goddamn assets, your money, your stowaway money. They're trying to get your grandmama and your aunties and cousins who are dingbats enough to trust them and bankrupt them. And no one is alerting no one but me and Mouthy Megan and a couple of others. Normally speaking, Motherfuckers don't care. My solution is to avoid these bitches. My solution is do not get involved with no Pan-African under no circumstances. My solution is leave Ghana's bitch asses alone. Don't invest. Don't believe. Do not trust. Don't trust these Nigerians on social media. Don't do it. That's my solution.
I mean, have you ever watched a YouTube video and said, this is completely false? Where are people getting this information? Well, this is happening all the time. But hopefully, small videos like this can start to make a little bit of a difference. The first thing that we have to do here is be logical and reasonable and not emotional. Do a quick search on any cryptocurrency, and you're going to have a browser full of clickbait titles and sensational supposed news and basically hateful opinions. I would say most people would agree that we've had it up to here with all the moon boys and degens promising Lambos and spouting their expertise that they know the next coin that's going to take off. You know, one such character that's struck me as particularly hateful and sensational and blatantly lying to you is this character On-Chain. What makes his content particularly troubling is he claims to know all this information that's not even true. He also takes the angle of attacking people personally. He doesn't really seem to have a conscience about it because he's simply pushing an agenda. His agenda is to get you to take your money out of these other coins and to invest in his NFT project. And this is the thing about this DeFi space in crypto, is that there must be this assumption that if you're negative about one project, that I think they believe that they'll suddenly get you to come to their project. His claims are all unsubstantiated. He's taken a recent angle of attacking other YouTubers like himself, accusing them as being paid shills. Well, here's where it gets interesting. On-Chain himself is a paid show, and this shouldn't surprise anybody. I know this information because when
And Dynast AMIR is a paid shill. He's in the pocket of Nigeria. He has sold out on his own kind. He does not give a flying fuck about Americans. No motherfucking more. Okay, so if you want to trust him in an NFT or any cryptocurrencies or blockchains or Bitcoins or anything like that, just listen to me. I'm predicting, I'm discerning you about to get got. Okay? Your 2023 is going to end abruptly and you're going to be fucked over. Okay? And this conversation should be had by men, but they're bitches and they're wimps and they're suckers. And I'm sick of these bitches. What's up, GK? How you doing? Let's go.
was a mod with Libero on the Telegram group. He was one of the ones we paid to go troll. I mean, he's one of many, many other people that got paid. Usually we paid in Ethereum, paid them either to go to Discord or Telegram or to YouTube just to make videos and spread some FUD and just try to get under the skin of these people and basically just be a troll. If you can make a little.
And what they do is they bash Black Americans about how we need to be involved in the Black race. We need to save ourselves. We need to save Africa. We need to save. But what they're doing is lining you up to take. They want all your goddamn money. They don't want you to have so much as a nickel to rub together with another. They don't want you to have no leg up. They don't want you to have a goddamn thing. And I'm going to be the one to tell you. Now, here's a lawyer who's going to break down the NFTs better. Let's go.
In my online consults, creators often come to me and they want to talk about social media law issues like copyright, trademark, and fair use. But lately, a lot of creators have been coming to me and they've been saying, hey, listen, have you heard about these things called NFTs? I heard a guy made $50,000 in one day with NFTs. Should I start buying NFTs so I can become rich? And here's what I tell them. First
Fair
thing I do
use.
is I ask, do you truly understand what an NFT is? And most of the time I get a response like something like, oh yeah, it's like a token. It's like a skin in Fortnite. I usually respond, yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than that. So that's where this goes. NFT stands for non-fungible token. They exist within blockchain technology, and they're unique. They're not like cryptocurrency, which is determined a fungible asset. They're unique, and oftentimes they're scarce. NFTs can be anything like video, images, audio, documents, and even, yes, video game items. What's so cool about NFTs is that generally they're unique and scarce, and therefore, when a lot of people get into the market for NFTs, the price generally will go up. Then I stop and look at the creator dead in the face and I say, but there are some real dangers to buying NFTs. Danger number one, there is no law out there throughout the globe that protects you from getting ripped off when you buy an NFT.
No law. No law. No recourse. No one to complain about how your money was got. Free and clear of there just to pickpocket you. Listen to it again. Free and clear. This is a lawyer. Free and clear of them just to pickpocket you and walk away with a smile.
When a lot of people get into the market for NFTs, the price generally will go up. Then I stop and look at the creator dead in the face and I say, but there are some real dangers to buying NFTs. Danger number one, there is no law out there throughout the globe that protects you from getting ripped off when you buy an NFT. Let me give you an example. Let's say someone mints a digital photo of Prince Harry and his family as an NFT. Let's say you're into the royals, and so you buy this NFT thinking that it will deliver value over time. Well, it does, but what's also delivered is a copyright infringement lawsuit to your front door. You see, there's no law prohibiting the minter of this digital photo of Prince Harry from creating an NFT, but there are laws across the globe that prohibit people from owning, copying, and transferring copyrighted image without the permission of the original copyright holder, maybe in this case, Prince Harry. So before you buy your first NFT, you gotta do some due diligence, do some research to determine whether or not the person who minted that NFT was actually authorized, had permission from the person who created the art that the NFT represents. If you don't do that, you risk having a problem with the law later on, and I don't want you to do that.
Okay, so I just want you to see how slippery NFTs are. I know it's not sexy. It's still not understandable to me, and I don't want to understand this. All I'm saying is that it's very funny to me that Dynast AMIR, who is supposed to be a Black American, who is up here showcasing to us this NFT that is not being protected under the law. Let's show you again this advertisement that he did for 20 clips second. Do you know just that 21-second clip? There's some dingback woman that's infatuated with Dynast AMIR that's going to look at this and think that he's a leader and that we need to follow someone like this just by seeing this bullshit right here. Now, this dude, I don't know if you guys know who he is. Logan Paul, I think he's been around for a while. I know he's he's a boxer, I think. And also he probably was in like a childhood show or something before. I don't know. But he's now being accused as well, having some type of scamming going on with his crypto zoo scam. And he's supposed to be the face to a lot of people as someone legit because he's been around for a while. But just to show you, it's so easy for people to lead people astray by their influence, by the way they look, by social media. All these things they keep doing over and over and over again.
The principal office in Houston, Texas, licensed in Texas. He's a real lawyer that represents real clients who has made this video showing how they are taking legal action with all the CryptoZoo victims against Logan Paul. However, you will learn through this video, Logan Paul and CryptoZoo made it very hard
for people to actually try and sue them. Not surprising, since CryptoZoo was an absolute fail. So Tiny Tom starts the video by firstly introducing us.
How am I hustling NFT? I'm disclosing to y'all how easy and vulnerable you are trusting an NFT. Do I have to time you out for being dumb? Don't piss me off, dude. I'm not in the mood, okay? Don't piss me off. Are you Nigerian? Okay?
Into the case.
After weeks of investigation and speaking to a significant number of CryptoZoo victims, we've taken legal action against CryptoZoo Incorporated, Logan Paul, Daniel Strobel, Jeff Levin, Eddie Ibanez, and Jake Greenbaum.
And what allegations are actually putting forward against Logan Paul and CryptoZoo? So this is what they're actually going to go after Logan Paul for: fraud, express breach of contract, implied breach of contract, unjust enrichment, violation of Delaware's prohibited trade practices, negligent, fraudulent misrepresentation, and conspiracy to commit fraud. So a lot of allegations going to be thrown Logan Paul's way. And a great thing about Tiny Tom's video is he explains everything for people like me and you who don't really understand legal issues that well. So first of all, he talks about CryptoZoo's clauses in their TOS, how any claim can only go through arbitration.
CryptoZoo terms and conditions have two major clauses that affect a victim's ability to pursue legal action. The first is an arbitration clause. The second is a class action waiver. For anybody who doesn't know, forced arbitration is a provision in certain...
Who wants to go through any court proceedings involving their goddamn money? Please raise your hand. Who wants... You know what? I'm tired of you. I thought you were okay before. I'll give you time out to think about it, dude. You may be a Nigerian thinking that you're slick and whatnot. I'm not in the mood, though, okay? This is about us protecting ourselves, and obviously you're not one of us, so push the fuck on, okay? Be gone, bitch. How about that? Got time for your bitch ass.
That requires disputes between the parties to be resolved through arbitration rather than the court system. This means that if a dispute arises, the parties must work with a neutral third party, the arbitrator, to come to a resolution.
Again, who wants to go in the middle of some type of legal issue, tug-of-warring going on with your goddamn money? You were told to pull money together and trust Mother Africa, and black skin is in. You were told to just, stop being divisive and think. Don't think, just do. Don't think, just trust. Just like I said, Ghana recently, because African Millennial wanted to claim that, Ghana doesn't do anything, don't scam nobody. Let me refresh your memory, African Millennial. Customers at the Ultra Savings and Loans recently are complaining about their money being held up in Ghana Bank 2 days ago. What were you saying about Ghana not scamming? Do tell the lie again, please.
You're still watching The Marketplace with me, Piles Kojo Baka. Customers of the Kaswa-based U-Tracker Savings and Loans this morning besieged the bank's premises to withdraw their savings. According to the angry customers, the financial institution has remained closed for the past 2 months, and efforts to get the bank officials to heed to their concerns have proved unsuccessful. Some of them said they have deposited amounts ranging from 200 cedis to 20 cedis.
My money is over 16,000 cedis, and my daughter's 3,000 cedis. So it is more than 200,000 Ghana cedis. I'm taking my money. They should give me my money, else I'll look for any means to take my money. They should bring my money. I was saving it. My child has finished school. I was going to use the money to pay fees, and now the money is locked up. Time is up, and I haven't received any money to pay. I am a single parent, and I have 4 children. I have been selling someone else's bread to make some money for my children. I came to save my money with them, and they didn't say anything, and they left. They should give me my money. My contribution is 6,000 Ghana cedis, and my sister's is 2,000 Ghana cedis. So we beg them. We have suffered to save that money, so we are pleading to them to have mercy and pay us our money.
as I said before, Ghana, again, is in a lot of trouble, and they're basically looking to us to fill in the gap, to be their debt slaves for their debt. That is not a good invitation. Those people don't give a flying fuck about you. These people are corrupt, like I've been saying, and Dynast AMIR is on the other side of the track with Nigerians trying to pocket their pockets with your fucking money and dividends. They don't give a flying fuck about you at all. Look at what Ghana was accused of just 3 months ago. How, y'all, does $100 million worth of petroleum funds end up missing in Ghana? And Africa Millennial says Ghana don't scam nobody. Look at this bullshit.
A minority in Ghana's parliament is alleging that $100 million of petroleum funds is missing from state coffers. According to the minority spokesperson on Mines and Energy, John Jinapo, checks conducted by the Public Interest and Accountability Committee, PIAC, could not reveal where the money accrued from Ghana's petroleum resources had been launched.
The Petroleum Revenue Management Act and 815 stipulates that when these oil or barrels of oil are sold the preceding month, by the 15th of the month, all revenues accrued from our petroleum resources ought to be deposited or lodged into the Petroleum Holding Fund. The Petroleum Holding Fund is the receptacle for all revenues accruing from our oil resource, be it sale of oil, surface rentals, royalties, or corporate. So it's clear that is the law. If you don't put it there and you take it any other place, you are violating the law. But even more importantly, in the PIAC report, PIAC wrote to the minister to ascertain and determine where those lodgements were made. The minister responded by saying they couldn't provide those answers, and that PIAC should rather go to GRA. PIAC contacted GRA, wrote to them, and GRA responded that they couldn't provide the answer. That is where the problem is. These two bodies cannot even explain to PIAC where the lodgements have been made and into which accounts the lodgements have been made. Then we can conclude that indeed those monies cannot be accounted for. And if something cannot be accounted for, it is missing until found.
And the minority says they will use every parliamentary tool available to dig into the whereabouts of this $100 million they claim is missing from government coffers. John Jinapo again.
Again, the reason why I bring that up is because motherfuckers are trying to play in our faces, trying to act like Ghanaians are honorable. The government is fucking not. The Pan-Africans that represent them are fucking not. Every Black American Pan-African are fucking not. They're all fucking liars, and they are in on bankrupting you. Okay? Now let's listen to Elon Musk. I really don't like the way he speaks, but he broke it down on why the NFT is kind of dumb to get involved with, because you tangibly don't have something to really fall back on, because it's all imaginary. Like, you're pitching something that's not tangible for you to have in your hand for real. And that's how motherfuckers are able to get you lined up and make you feel like you are a part of something. Bitch, I'm about to block you. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, bye, bitch. Bye, ho. Bye, ho ass.
You don't make stuff. There's no stuff. Yeah. So if you don't make the food, if you don't process the food, you don't transport the food, and with medical treatment, getting teeth fixed, there's no stuff. I would become detached from reality. You can't just legislate money and solve these things. If you don't make stuff, there is no stuff. Now let me just break it to the fools out there. If you don't make stuff, there's no stuff. Yeah. So if you don't make the food, if you don't process the food, you don't transport the food, and medical treatment, getting teeth fixed, there's no stuff. I would become detached from reality.
you can't just legislate money and solve these things. If you don't make stuff, there is no stuff. Now let me just break it to the fools out there. If you don't make stuff, there's no stuff. Yeah. So if you don't.
That's what I want to tell y'all. I think that Mouthy Megan's about to come on in about 4 minutes. I want you guys to go over there and support her. I want to do a quick live so that you guys can see the fact that Dynast AMIR is allowing, you know, slicky Nigerians to pull a fast one on this NFT on his platform. And he thinks because he likes to eat some goddamn fufu and some goat and shit like that, that's supposed to be enough for us to believe in whatever he brings to his platform. No, this is not enough, y'all. Him eating some goddamn food, no.
Delicious. Best in Freetown. One of the best in Freetown. One of the best. Videos are real. Oh yeah. One of the best in Freetown. Okay. Solid. One of the best. Okay.
Okay, so it says because the NFT was made using stolen or fake artwork, it has no value. But by the time the buyer of a counterfeit NFT has realized this, it's too late. The seller has disappeared with the buyer's crypto, and it can be incredibly difficult to trace the scam back to the counterfeiter, okay? Why aren't Black American men doing what I do? Because they're only concerned about their ding-a-ling. They're only concerned about them making their own goddamn change. They're worthless. Bitch ass first rifleman, bitch ass nigga stopping me on Kazarian's platform when I was showcasing what I know. He went up there to disrupt the conversation because that's what bitch ass niggas do. But I'm trying to do right by y'all. Please support me by liking and sharing the video. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be back this weekend to talk about Rob Rack because you guys got to have, you know, your dead caucus. You got to be able to see the vultures and the buzzards flying overhead. And we have to see that because we got to feel the pain of others to feel entertained, I guess. Okay. And then I got to slip in from time to time truths that we're not talking about because these bitch ass men are effeminate. They bent over, kiss rings, suck dick. They're worthless. With that being said, this is all fair use of all videos for educational purposes, for reality checks realized and lies denied. Fair use. It's not hate, but I don't think that Black Americans should hold the bag or lose the bag, I should say, behind motherfuckers that's coming along trying to hurry up and pickpocket you because you were not well informed, because you trusted someone eating some goddamn rice and goat. That's not enough. Thank you for appearing and bless up.